Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be on this look here. It's like super smoked out and warm, and I also did add and I also did add these glitter tears down the center of my lower lash line. Please excuse the hair, it's a little bit crazy. I did like just curl it, so it's really big at the moment and it hasn't had time to like drop, so let's just pretend I don't look like I'm crazy. Oh fuck, that was my eye. But yeah, let me know about this background as well. This is just a lot easier than putting up my backdrop, because my room is like so small. It's like so difficult to like maneuver everything and like put everything up and take it back down, and it takes like a while to do. So this is basically just me sitting like the other way around, and like this is my vanity behind me. So yeah, let me know what this looks like to you, whether you like it or not. But yeah, enough. I feel like I've been speaking for like 5 minutes. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then please just keep watching. So I'm gonna prime my skin using the Smashbox primer water. Thank you. I'm just going to let that sit on the face just so it soaks in. Like, I literally can't get over my hair, I keep seeing it because it's just, that's all I see. I'm going to take some of this Pore Filler by NYX just on like my cheek area, as always, just to fill in some of like the larger pores. For foundation, I'm going to be taking my NARS Sheer Glow, which is one of my favourite foundations, and I'm in the shade Light 5 Fiji. So I'm just going to take 4 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm going to be blending that in with this Real Technique sponge. For concealer, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and just applying that to the normal areas. Like, this colour is only probably like a shade or even half a shade lighter than like my skin, but I mainly just use this just to give like that little bit extra coverage, because normally I just like more coverage on this cheek area, and I find this like brightens and adds coverage. And I also find like in this inner corner area, like it's getting like dark. Like, I've got these dark, they're not like dark circles because I don't really have them under my eyes, but I've got them like in this middle bit, and I don't appreciate it. And to add a little bit more like brightness, I'm just going to be taking a small amount of MAC Select Cover Up and just placing that underneath as well. To set the concealer, I'm going to be taking my RCMA No Colour Powder. Just going to wipe away the excess powder. But I'm not like wiping, I'm sort of just like tapping the brush over my skin, because I don't want to like move the foundation around. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking my MAC Studio Fix powder, which I actually use every single day, if you haven't noticed already. And I'm just going to use like the sponge that comes with it, and I'm basically just going to like put so much product on the sponge, push it into my skin. And I find this gives like the maximum like amount of coverage, and it really does make the face look like flawless. Just went ahead and sprayed my face with the NYX setting spray just to take away the powdery look that the MAC powder left. So once I have like the shape that I want, I'm going to go in with the brow pencil and just like flick the product up to create like hair-like strokes, I guess. Once the brows are done, we can then move on to eyes. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette for I think the majority of the shadows. I want to do like a warm red toned smoky eye first, and then I'll just see what happens after that. To begin with, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Flash palette, and I'm just going to use some of the red cream colour to just put down first as a base to really pull the red through. Work that slightly into the crease, but mainly focusing it on like the outer part of my eye. So slightly bringing it under the lash line, up into the crease like I said, and on this outer corner area. And then just with my finger, I'm just going to really blend that out. I'm now going to take some of Raw Sienna into my crease first, and then I'm going to take some of Red Ochre and really intensify that colour across the crease. So I'm working the crease colour from outer to inner corner, really blending the colour out and slightly bringing it up onto the brow bone. On a smaller brush, I'm going to take some of Red Ochre, really pack this on the outer crease and outer lid area. Also going to slightly run that underneath my lower lash line where I put the cream colour, and going back into my 228, I'm just going to blend that all in. I want to really bring this into the inner corner as well. Only really gonna blend like the edge of the shadow because I don't want to take the colour away from where I just packed it down. I'm gonna take a smaller detail brush and I'm just gonna pick up some of the Cypress Umber shade, which is a brown, and I'm gonna take a tiny bit and just focus that on the outer corner. And inner corner. For the centre of the lid, I'm going to take some of the NYX glitter primer And I'm also going to take some of this white. Any white will do. I do have my NYX Jumbo pencil, which I normally use, but it is over there in the drawer. So I'm just going to take some of the cream colour, which will work just fine. And I'm just going to tap that directly in the centre of the lid area, which will cancel out any of the red and really make whatever I put on top like pop. So I do just want to take a brush just to blend that slightly. For the lid, I'm going to take the gold shade in the palette and really pack that onto the centre. I'm going to go back in with my smaller brush, pick up some of the red shade and just dab that over the edges of the gold just to blend it in a little bit better. So for my winged liner, I did recently buy this NYX Epic ink liner. So I am going to try this and see how it goes. And I'm just basically going to do like a standard wing. First going across the lid. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to be sort of creating like a glitter tear effect. But I am going to be really like concentrating the colour in specific areas and only putting like the glitter in one place, if that makes sense. I'm going to be using a small detail brush and then a really fine flat brush as well. So I'm going to take the shade Red Ochre. I'm going to create like the triangle sort of shape that I want. And I'm also going to take some of the brown just to deepen the outside. This will give it more dimension as well. So to fill in the middle of this, I'm going to be taking 2 shades of gold sequins. And I basically just get these off of eBay. So I'm actually going to use my eyelash glue for this, just because I have more control using a brush. So this is the eyes complete. This could easily be like a going out night look if you wanted to just take away the glitter tears and just add like the red underneath. But like this could be a going out look. I would go out like this. Quickly move back onto the face. So I am going to be bronzing with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. As always, I love this bronzer. So for highlight, of course, I'm going to be taking my Colourpop Flexitarian highlight and just applying that to the tops of my cheekbones, above the brow, the lip, the tip of the nose. I'm going to be putting the Laura Geller Gilded Honey over top of that. And lastly, for lips, I'm going to be using my go-to Bow and Arrow liquid lipstick by Kat Von D. So that is the end of this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I apologise for this bush that I have going on. But yeah, please like this video if you did enjoy, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, let me know about the background, please. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.